Yeah, hello, my handsome and beautiful viewers. Yeah, welcome to my live Timo Starboy channel blog. Yeah, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you at your location time. So, how was the day? I hope you are all making a good day. Yeah, so as you can see the title of our program today. Yeah, the scandalous that is happening in Bola Tinubu regime. Yeah, it's so baffling. It's so baffling. It's so terrible. We've been expecting this. You know, we've been telling you guys about how they will be looting money. The uh, 2 years, 2 years out of the administration is gonna be uh, paying for their campaign. It's gonna be their campaign. That is for sure. I can tell you categorically. I can guarantee you. It's gonna be for their election. That they sponsor the money for election. They sponsor. Their all activities. The another 2 years is gonna be a looting one. So please be prepared. I'm just saying please be prepared because we told you guys that they don't have anything to offer us. It is only about looting, stealing, robbing. That is all what they're good for. That is all what they are very good and very perfect, because they are not there to serve the humanity. They are not there to serve the people. They are only there to loot money, to steal. Just take this angle. You see the previous administration, that is the previous one that Buhari did. They loot a lot of money. This is a secret I'm just breaking for you to know that they've been looting. So there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do for good, only to steal the money. If not so, how come the present administration, the present regime, they cannot probe Buhari? So you can take that for the good and benefit of the people, that they want to serve the country very well, but they don't give the chance. They only say èmi ló kàn, èmi ló kàn, and now it's their turn. It's their turn to be looting. So you can see just they round the table. They are just passing this the plate and the spoon, because come and chop. That is what it's all about. Come and chop. So it's now their turn. They say èmi ló kàn. It's their turn to chop. So I can tell you for free, they will start looting, and big one. You can see the BETTA EDU, the one that they put for the minister of I don't know which kind of all this minister they are sharing. It's just about just looting money. All this bunch of lunatic, all this bunch of lazy body, that they are just there just to loot. They are not there to work. They are not there to work. I can tell you for free, they are not there to work. It's only about stealing. And they just started. Because we know, we predicted it, and we tell you guys that to be prepared, because it's their time. According to how they said it, according to what they said, on their own tone, I quote them. They say èmi ló kàn to loot money. So if they cannot probe Buhari, they cannot probe Buhari regime, and they cannot probe this lady that is the EFCC caught up on a looting stage. If they cannot probe them and put them in a jail, that means the leader, that èmi ló kàn, is involved in this scandal. I can tell you categorically, I can tell you for free, this is just starting. They will loot a lot because it's about stealing. Their position is about stealing. Their presidency is about stealing. It's nothing more, nothing less. So anyway, allow me to play you the video, because they say the lady that they caught up with, she doesn't show remorse. She doesn't show that she did criminal things. So, and there where we are, this is where we are. This is where we find ourselves. You know, a looting station, a thief, armed robbers organization, notorious criminal syndicate organization. That is what they build. They don't build anything more than that. I tell you categorically, I tell you for free, that these people, they are just started to be looting, and they will continue looting, because we have been telling you people that you should prepare and be aware that these people, they are not there for you. They are not there for your sovereignty. They only want to loot. So let's hear the video from the source. They will break it down for us now, you know. So let me show you. It's just a pity that you are in a wrong channel. You are in a wrong channel, you know, because we told you guys there's no one Nigeria at all, and it will never be, and it will never be, because all these people, they know their agenda, they know what they are in there for, and they are there to just swallow everything and spoil everything.
Another, talking about the for you, would you say that this issue we are raising is political?
Just hear from this analysis
in nature.
Yeah, from
looking at, because I mean, you saw the initial pushback of the minister herself saying all of this was political machinations trying to discredit her and the presidency of Senator Bola.
This is a bunch of thieves.
How much of this, in your opinion, is politics? How much of it has to do with governance? How much of it is bureaucratic? What are the issues here for you? What levels of...
This is not about playing politics.
In the first place, you talked about bureaucracy.
We know them.
If the minister hadn't disregarded bureaucracy, she wouldn't be in this mess. That's the first thing. So before we begin to talk about politics, before we can talk about competence, what's the bureaucracy? The civil service of every country has bureaucratic processes. It could be cumbersome, it could be complex, but because it is a fact of the matter of such ministries, you cannot actually turn down the bureaucracy. So what Mrs. BETTA EDU is saying there regarding certain, which I read her comments, I think that one of the things that help us heal quickly in individual relationships and such corporate brouhahas we have is actually to ensure that we take responsibility for the things we don't do right. Mrs. BETTA EDU is not remorseful for having...
She never be remorseful because she's a thief.
And I think it's
a criminal,
that kind of feeling that these are my enemies. No.
And they've been doing it for long.
Anytime something happens, we look in the mirror first. Mrs. BETTA EDU is not looking in the mirror. The person who aired right now happens to be Mrs. BETTA EDU.
They've been doing it for long. Even their chief of armed staff.
For this entrapment. And even if this were to be certain pitfalls set for her by maybe political enemies, or the fact that the people who happen to be those she took over from didn't feel good that they are being investigated when another minister is there and perhaps is the one responsible, I guess that it is completely wrong of her to have even made a statement. I think it is important for her to have said, oh, this is a process I met on ground. And that is why when people appoint special advisors into offices, people have to be those that think out of the box. I have left jobs, because when we agree on certain things when I start the jobs, and immediately we start to want to change, I respectfully maintain my relationship with you, but I take a walk. Because after all said and done, the responsibility of incompetence or not to fall on my shoulders, and I don't want to be held as somebody who doesn't know what he's doing. So what I'm bringing out of this conversation is that we have to try as much as possible to tell the minister, because she's obviously watching us this morning, that, madam, you should take responsibility for what you did not do right. Madam BETTA EDU had served as a commissioner. In fact, she served at the height of COVID. She went around that particular Cross River State, meeting people.
There are many.
She was
There are
a
many.
very active person.
Looting the money.
Who worked with Governor Ben Ayadi. But the reality is you can't be talking like this because you understand the expectations and the demands of your office. So in the first place, she doesn't understand bureaucracy. She perhaps felt, I am the minister and I can never be questioned. And at the same time, let me say this, I have been within the corridors of working. I held an appointment before the last election. I was the spokesperson to a presidential candidate at the last election. And the reality was that politics is a game of dog eats dog. You will always even have enemies that are within close quarters, and they'll be expecting you to so that they can be closer to the person who gave you that position. That means the school of hard knocks is what everybody must know about. Okay. The school of rougher politics is what you are aware of. There should have a high level of intellection to be able to practice politics. And it's not peculiar to Nigeria. It's peculiar to different parts of the world. So street sense, book sense, area boy sense has to be a balancing of the act to play politics with the kind of people we have in this country.
So that is it. As we can hear, this lady is a notorious criminal syndicate, and there are many in their group. There are very many. I can tell you categorically, I can tell you for free that these people, they know what they are doing. They are experts in thief. They are experts in thief, They've been doing it for long. And if these people, they are not brought to book, if they don't probe them, if they don't jail them, that's mean all of them, all their caucus, including Mr. President, they are involved in this scandal, So let me give you another one, the second video of our bank, because as you can see, our title of our program, in our bank, in Nigeria Bank, they've been reducting a lot of VAT, a lot of money from their everybody account, and this is not good. We cannot tolerate this. This thing must be stopped. That is why we want everybody, just make your comment. If you can't, make your comment on it. Let's judge them, because these people, they need to stop. They need to stop all this nonsensical they are doing. It's weighing too much. It's not acceptable. We cannot accept it. This is criminality, and it must stop. Okay, let me play you. This is one of the man that was complaining, Peter Akan. Yeah, Peter Akan. So credit for you. I will share your video. So this is a complainant.
Okay, Nigeria banks, Nigeria commercial banks.
This is the
I
man.
don't know.
Credit for you, Akan.
The Honorable Minister for Finance, Chief Olawale Edun.
Yeah.
The Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Olayemi Michael Cardoso, Ogayemi Cardoso. Please, sir, in the name of the Almighty Creator of, I don't know, this Nigeria case is now like maybe the case of where we say the winch where they worry person, he get another evil spirit where they worry the winch. If na person swear for Nigeria, maybe you should let us know. Now we go back and let us swallow our pride. Because there's no need. Please, Honorable Minister for Finance and Executive Governor of Central Bank, we need your attention and we need your intervention.
Yeah.
What exactly they go on with Nigeria banks with charges
we
on
don't
top
know.
of customer accounts? Zenith Bank, Access, UBA, Wema, GT Bank, anyway. First Bank,
all of them. They are criminal.
In the name of God,
everywhere
please,
is
what exactly
is a corruption,
or are the charges that a customer
and your president
in a
saying
Nigeria
you want to
bank
fight corruption.
Within a space
They want to
of
fight
1 month,
corruption. I don't know where they fight corruption.
On electronic transfer charges. That one is aside from the charges of every transaction that includes VAT, the VAT where we they pay. That one does not also include card maintenance money. Please, Executive Governor of Central Bank, my own problem
this
is
where we find ourselves.
Being done. My question be saying,
please put your comment.
There should be some level of
put your comment and share
accountability with these charges.
We want them to hear.
How much exactly are customers expected to pay?
We don't know.
From the registration or opening of account, maybe make una do pamphlets or handbook. So that person go know say if you operate this kind of savings account or this account, this is how much you will be paying. It will be deducted monthly. It will be taken like this, or maybe so that people can have an understanding. It should not be shrouded in secrecy, because waiting they go on with Nigeria banks today is outright criminality.
It's criminality. Scandalous everywhere.
In a space and look
corruption.
How consistent the debit, the charge is fee. And if you receive
let's call it spade a spade. Corruption is everywhere in Nigeria.
Imagine
it's unbearable.
500 or 200 naira from the account of about 1,000 customers.
It's unbearable.
What will be this problem with Nigeria exactly? Why is it? What is the offense at being a Nigerian? Everything in Nigeria is arranged in such a way that as a person you are supposed to die. Police go
tell them.
Road safety go show you paper, last man, judiciary, civil service, general hospital, anywhere you go, including bank where you go keep your money. Your brother go there school for university, you go hustle, try find 5,000 or 4,000. They go come out before you know you go put ATM to they go see insufficient funds. You go they wonder
everywhere corruption, scandalous.
They don't give you card maintenance.
Criminality.
The money I used to collect the card. Any transaction I do on that card, you are also charging me. Shey na me go still they maintain the card for una. What is even going on? Please, Minister for Finance and Governor of Central Bank.
Call the president.
There should be a system of
all of them.
Everybody cannot be operating
they are
in this
thieves,
kind of any
bunch of rogues.
Financial institutions are where you are supposed to have peace of mind. Say your money day. Not be say from there they go see they buy you again. They collect small change when they your account. I just come out now and say I think I still get up to 4K for bank. Only for me to reach there now, I suppose they say that's insufficient funds. So what are we supposed to do as Nigerians? What exactly should give us rest?
We don't know.
That is why you are leaders. Honorable Minister for Finance. The same kind of inconsistency with bank. You go there, they go open account for you. By the time you come, they go say, you not receive alert. Your grandfather wait that you not put in date of birth. You go come back on film. You go another week, they go say, don't worry, you
so ridiculous.
To link it to your house. This Nigeria. I don't
Nigeria government
problem, but I'm not sure saying that me get
making a share. Let it reach them. They are only Barrow Bansa.
Indiscriminately from account
of
account owners. People money where they keep there should be safe. People should know.
They just they extorting money from people.
People should know at what point.
Government of Nigeria.
The Honorable Minister for Finance and Executive Governor of Central Bank. I don't know whether security and excess
God, he will punish you now.
Need to tag them and call their attention. I am begging you.